Now Fred, don't leave none of it out.
Well, let's see, about 1945 or 46, early 46, I guess. Well, I was getting grown. Well, see, I was 16. I was born 29. 45, I was 16. So I'd always been going down Jack's Creek. I went down to the river, the post office was down there, and I never had been that way, you know. And one time we thought me and some boys did, me and Lee and Joe, we thought we'd go over to Barnes Creek Church, cross Grassy Gap, and go over to that old schoolhouse. Well, we went, of course, we didn't go to church, we went to try to find a girl.
Yeah.
Well, Pauline come over. She come over one little hill out of Bad Creek over there to that church. We met in the middle. And buddy, when I first seen her, she knocked me off my feet.
Yeah.
You know, and I hadn't been over that way. And then we started courting in 46, and we married in 48. And now in 46, I was a moonshiner, and I made moonshine and a bootlegger. That's what we all done during World War II.
Yeah.
And when I got Pauline in 46, see, the war was over in 45, I think. In 46, of course, I still was bootlegging. I still had 6 gallon up in the loft and run up. They'd run. Well, see, I know when I first see Pauline, everybody Collett didn't go for that stuff. Everybody Collett and all his family, they go real way alcohol and nothing else. Well, I know if I got Pauline or we'll see Pauline, I had to quit that. I didn't have no choice. I quit. I quit. You know, and I give the 6 gallon I had in the crib to Joe and Vernon, and I said, "Now, boys, you can have that and do anything you want with it." And I've got to run up we'll make about 5 or 6 gallons. You fellas can have that. Well, of course, they bootlegged out what the 6 gallon, what they could bootleg out, I guess, and then we had to run the run I had up. Well, them and a bunch of boys got together and started running that, and they kept tasting of it. Well, after a while, they got pretty high. Well, they run about all what they could carry on a jar, you know, and they kicked the rest of it over, let go. And they got drunk. And when I see Big Bumbo, I recorded about 2 years. Let's see. Yeah, we recorded till April 1948.
Well,
we got married in April 48.
Yeah, tell the part about you and her listening, though.
Huh?
Was you in church, or where was it
you
that
in
you
church?
met?
In church?
Yeah.
When you
Well,
met?
no. Well, I go to inside the schoolhouse, you know, the way the school was. It had a big aisle and a big pot-bellied stove. Well, the preacher would be up there preaching all pair. I didn't listen to no preacher. I was sitting over here and I'd look over Paul and I'd my eyes like that, you know. Well, every once in a while she was looking out of my eyes at me. We was looking at each other.
I was making eyes.
Oh, and we never went over here to the preacher. And we done that for, well, quite a while till I got brave enough to go over to Elmer's house. It was a long time before I was over there. See, I'd go to Barnes Creek and I'd see her over there. And then, of course, I wouldn't go to the house. Because I had a pretty bad name, buddy. I had a name, everyone knew I was a bootlegger. I was good. Well, I could make money. I could sell a man a pint of moonshine right there, and you would never know it.
She just told you.
He'd pay me, and I could get his stuff for him, and you'd never know it. Preacher never know it. I bet with him.
Well,
that's pretty good at it, so making money.
Did you and Mommy listen at the preacher?
Well, no. She never listened to the preacher either. She was interested in me, and I was interested in her.
You said you wiggled your ears at her.
Huh?
You said you wiggled your ears at her. You said you wiggled your ears.
Oh, yeah. I wiggled my ears at her, you know, and she looked over and I wiggled my ears at her, and I see she was looking. And, of course, I was looking too, you know, a little bit.
I guess you know that's all right.
And we looked back at the preacher. There was all my eyes back over here. You know.
Who was the preacher?
And she was the prettiest thing I ever seen. She knocked me off my feet.
Yeah, you know, you just had to have her, didn't you?
Yeah, man. And Janet's looking through these pictures here last night, and just me and her sitting here. She said, Dad said, I know why Big Mama Mock short feet. She said, I can see why. I said, she was a pretty girl. I said, yeah, man, she was a pretty girl.
She was young. She was
Had the best personality ever was, you know.
Well, it stayed with
And
her.
when we went to get married, I finally got up enough there to ask Elmer and Roy. They was together. And she was up on the horse. They'd been somewhere he was walking in front of her. They stopped to rest. And as I come back from seeing Polly, see, I was at the house, Freegle house. I went top of the hill. I mean, they were way down on the creek. We sit down talking. Me and Elmer get along pretty good. Lord come on and up, and she stopped for a minute, and I got enough nerve to ask for Pauline, and they both agreed. That was on Saturday evening. Well, on Monday morning, I went back, and we had to have written consent from your parents. I was too young, you know. Had written consent from Mom and Daddy for me, and she had to have written consent. Well, she had hers fixed up, and I did mine too. Well, you had to take 2 witnesses with you. So I took John Collett, my brother-in-law, and she took her sister Edith. So we walked to the mouth of the Beach Fork and caught Black Brothers bus. Went to Harlan Town, and then we took a blood test pretty early, and it took about 3 or 4 hours for them to analyze that blood, you know, see if it's all right or not. And then they wrote you out their certificate. And we waited till that blood test come back. When the blood test come back, well, we went down. I don't know if we eat anything or not. I had about $10 or $15 in my pocket, and that's pretty good back then, buddy.
I'd say it would.
And we went out to the courthouse, and the clerk's office, and got the license. Then we went down in the bottom floor, the office down at the town square. Name was Cam Smith, and he married people. Oh, we went down there and we said, we're going to get married. Well, he charged $2.50. And he could say that thing off. He don't have no papers, nothing. He could say just say it off a few minutes. You paid him $2.50, you was married. Okay, then now we walked from the courthouse back to the bus stop. And we got us a ticket over to the mouth of Beach Fork. We rode that bus back to the mouth of Beach Fork, and we walked right in here, buddy, that was on Monday evening. And next morning I had to haul stay boats. Me and Vernon helped me load them, and I drove. We were hauling for 6 cents a piece. 100 boats would pay you. That's big boats. That's quarter of a block, and they were heavy. I'd say some of them weigh 150 pounds.
Oh, that loaded me.
Well, Vernon was a big old fella and strong, and of course I was too. And I would load my side, he'd load his side up from the ground. That buddy pick them up and put them up on there, about 3 or 4 foot high. And you had to drive awful slow, you'd throw them off. And you took him to the mill and throw them off. Yeah, that's why I don't. And we worked all day that day. And me and Paul didn't have no honeymoon. Back then, people didn't have no honeymoon. They worked. You had to work, buddy.
How'd you go from here to the mouth of Beach Fork?
Walk.
I mean, which way'd you go?
I go up there, up top of the hill, and down Grassy Branch, up Boynton's Creek, and down Bad Creek, and down Middle Fork to the mouth of Beach Fork.
When you hauled your stuff, you went up Birch Fork down White Oak, didn't you?
Huh?
When you hauled your staves, you went up.
No. We had to go up there and get them, you know, up Birch Fork, and take them down to that mill down there, you know, where Raymond lives, you know. Yeah, that's mouth, almost about Jess Creek.
They were rules. They had staves.
Everything for stave was done by hand. Nothing with a machine except they sawed them. And then you push the carriage back and forth by hand.
They had a barrel saw.
A barrel size.
They had
Just
that
a barrel.
at their tanner too,
Yeah.
Lord. I've sold many of
And they could saw that, but they could saw 15,000 a day. They could saw 15,000.